Hi, it's Alexis Hasselberger, time management and productivity coach. Let me ask you a question. Do you sometimes struggle with setting boundaries because you don't have the right words? You're not exactly sure how to say it so that you don't feel guilty or it doesn't feel like you're being rude. You're not quite sure how to set that boundary, to ask for what you need and to put that boundary into place. So if that is you, you're 100% not alone. So much of the time when I'm working with clients, we're actually working on the language of how we say these things and how we do it in a way that has us come across looking good, that feels good to other people. And I have found over time that there is a simple tweak that you can use to your language when you're setting boundaries that will make all the difference, that will make it seem like this isn't a boundary, this is a benefit, right? This is something that is good for everyone, even though secretly you're really setting your own boundaries. So, what is this secret tweak? Well, it's not a secret anymore because I'm going to tell you. This tweak is simply to use positive language instead of negative language. So instead of telling people what we cannot do, we are going to tell people what we can do. So what does this look like, in practice, right? So instead of saying, you're not going to be able to reach me between the hours of 5 p.m. and 8 a.m. because I'm with my family during that time, you can say something instead like, I'm available to you anytime between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. You can reach me anytime during those hours. Doesn't that sound better? Right? Doesn't that sound better for everyone? Now, instead of saying, I don't check my email on the weekend, you might say instead, I'm really responsive to email during normal business hours, Monday through Friday, right? So you're not telling them when you're not checking email, you're just telling them when you are checking email. Now, you might also say, you want to say, I can't take meetings after 5 p.m. I've got to pick up my kids then. What if instead you said, the best time to meet with me is before 5 p.m.? Or I'm going to give you one more example. What if, you are just not really a morning person and you don't like things that happen in the morning? So instead of saying, I'm not really a morning person, please reach out to me after 10 a.m. What if you said something like, I am sharpest between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. So that would be the absolute best time for us to meet or for you to reach out to me. Don't those options sound better? If you were on the receiving end of those, wouldn't you just think, oh yeah, that makes sense. This person's trying to be helpful to me, right? Yes, you're setting a boundary, but you can do so in a way that feels collaborative, that feels good, that doesn't leave you feeling like you're guilty or feeling like you were rude. All of those examples I just gave, they leave you looking in really good light because you're just trying to help other people know how to get the best from you, right? So I want you to, the next time you're thinking about setting a boundary, I want you to think about one, how your instinct tells you to say it. And then I want you to tweak it and say, could I say this a different way? Could I turn a can't into a can? Could I be saying this in a way that feels collaborative to other people? Share with me if you have any great phrases that you've been using to set boundaries. Share these in the comments. All right, until next time, see ya.
Make sure to also subscribe. As you can see, only about 20% of the people that watch our videos are actually subscribed. So if you're watching our videos, you might as well subscribe to help us out.